Hi everyone, I'm just making this video to help some people out with a good Witch Doctor build. I went through many of them myself and found out they weren't really helping me out, or I just couldn't really get the play style down for them. So thought maybe I'd make a video to what's really helped me out, and it's really easy to get used to. So I mean, hopefully it'll help some people out. If anybody's hoping to post anything about, negative about, oh, this sucks or mine's better or whatever, I'm not saying there aren't others out there that are good, but this is pretty much good for soloing as a witch doctor. I've gone up to MP3, have no problems. MP4 I can do, but it's hard to push through. But with this build, it just happens to be really good. So if you got making negative comments, I'm not saying all the other ones are bad. I'm just saying this one itself, it really works and it's easy to get used to. And maybe it could help someone else out. Uh, Other than that, let's get started. Alright, first of all, I got Plague of Toads with Rain of Toads. It's a very good spell. Any of those barriers that you end up coming across and all like that, it'll go right through them. Walls, ranged DPS, ranged elite mobs, if they try to get you and they wall you up, don't even worry about it. You'll love a wall with Plague of Toads because you'll go right over the wall and start damaging them. They can't touch you. And next is going to be my zombie charger with zombie bears, because obviously massive DPS. It'll do AoE, and even on single target, it just completely annihilates things. Then I have Grass of the Dead with Rain of Corpses. I like the extra damage Rain of Corpses does, so I mean it's good to kite with, and does also AoE damage, so it helps out a lot. Spirit Walk with Jaunt. The longer the duration, the better with Spirit Walk, because you're pretty much invincible and still cast while you're in it. So yeah, that's like one of the best things. It also gets you out of any trouble. There's health orbs laying on the ground, and you're about to die. Just pop Spirit Walk, run right through, grab them, you're right back on it. Then you got Gargantuan with the Relentless Giant. For obvious reasons, it does a lot more damage and it helps you tank better. Then you got Summon Zombie Dogs with Burning Dogs. More DPS. More DPS is better. And also they help you tank. Then for my passives, I got Vision Quest. So while you're using Plague of Toads, you'll regenerate your mana very fast. I also have Pierce the Veil, for obvious reasons, make everything more damage, even though it makes everything cost more mana. With Plague of Toads, it doesn't matter. You can constantly use Plague of Toads while fighting, and it'll just keep giving you your mana back, and you'll fully regenerate eventually. And then, of course, Jungle 4 too, because you're using pets, and it helps you take less damage too. Next thing I want to talk about is your companion if you're soloing. Obviously, if you have a tank, those other two, Gargantuan and Summon Dogs, you'll want to replace with something else. I haven't tried it yet because I don't really have a tank friend I run with. So, soloing, this is like what you would really want. But you want to get the Templar and have him with Heal, Loyalty, Charge, and Guardian. He has that, and it'll help you keep yourself healed, especially in times of need. Even though it's not a giant heal or a big heal, believe it or not, those little heals help eventually. So I'm going to do a little run through, show you what it can do. Go ahead and summon my pets. There we go. We got a elite starting off right here. Let's see, Mortar. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy fight. Drop that down. As you see, Plague of Toads, there it goes. Especially with Plague of Toads, you'll want some life gain, because while you're using it the whole time, you just get healed, and if you're standing in something, it don't matter. It'll just tear right through it. You see, even with that elite right there with Vampiric, just doing so much damage to it that it can't, heal itself back up, and it's not going to hurt me too much. Yeah, your bigger mobs, just use Grasp of the Dead and kill them pretty fast. See, I'm not even really doing much damage to them at all, and it's just taking them out. These bigger ones, see how fast it takes down their life with that Plague of Toads. Here's the wallers I was talking about, especially range wallers. Hide behind a wall. Sit here and just plague them. See, Plague of Toads just snapping right through them. cast something else when the wall's down. They'll put up another wall. It doesn't really matter. See my health starting to get low. It doesn't matter. I got out of the fire. I have a little bit of life gain, so it just brings it right back up. If you want to get into the fight, just go ahead. Get into the fight. Use that Spirit Walk with Jaunt. So Vortex is awesome with Spirit Walk. And Zombie Bears mix. It just tears right through things. Really simple. See, they'll juggle me all over the place with it, but it doesn't really matter with that life gain and Plague of Toads. It really doesn't. They can't do nothing to stop me from just taking them out. Oh, missed one. These zombie bears. Boom. Let's tie right through that one. See, big mobs, just use your zombie bears real quick. See how your mana goes down really fast, but see, using Plague of Toads again. Mana ain't going nowhere. Quickly gets it right back up. Everything you really need for soloing. Hey, look, these guys. Plague, Arcane, you really hate that. That's when you use your Spirit Walk to run through there, grab some orbs. See, the chains don't really bother me too much. Plague of Toads. See, that's one thing I like knockback with the Rain of Toads. It continues going even after you've already, you know, been knocked back or stopped or hit or something. It still goes. So I mean, it helps the DPS continue flowing. So that's why I strongly suggested it. I'm going to see if I can get to Asmodon here so I can show you how this spec works really well on single target. But as all around, this spec is really good to use, especially when you're soloing. I don't have any problems. You know, you pretty much stay healed pretty much. Just get some life gain. Even if it's just a little bit. With the amount of damage that it does, you just constantly get healed. You know, more life gain you have, whether it's on life per hit or percent of damage, it doesn't matter. It just helps out tremendously with that Plague of Toads. And of course, Asmodon, here he comes. I should be able to take him out. You know, he's going to drop maybe one or two of those black pools, but then other than that, he ain't going nowhere. It's a really good spec. I mean, I've tried everything else. I've tried the poison darts. I've tried everything. I've even tried not using pets. You know, the ones that I've seen people tell me about and all like that. But believe it or not, it really hurts me more to not use my pets than it does to use them when you're soloing. See? That Spirit Walk will help you out in dangerous situations like that. When your health starts getting low, just see Spirit Walk, boom, don't even do nothing to me. So I mean, it's really the easiest spec I've found to use. See how I'm low health? Spirit Walk increases that range. I mean, makes it so much easier to play. See, now I can heal back up. Come right in, finish them off with zombie bears. And there you have it. I mean, it's a really good spec to use. If any of y'all have any ideas, you know, maybe a small tweak here or there on the spec, I'll be glad to, you know, listen to your comment and, you know, go try it out and see if I can, see if it works for me. Or if it does, I'll definitely post up there. So feel free to post any comments or anything, and hope to see you all in my next video.